Well, hello and welcome back to another vocal analysis video. Hello to all of you who love Gabriel Henrique, because I know there are a lot of you. So hello to all of his fans. I really enjoy listening to Gabriel, and when I see him in my list of reactions, I go, this is going to be some really fun singing to listen to, and really great riffs and runs. This performance of Emotion is no different, and we also we kind of get to hear the post-production, skills here of what Gabriel involves himself with, and the performance we're going to watch is of him and his dad actually playing guitar. This, of course, is a classic Bee Gees piece, which was then made famous again by none other than Destiny's Child. I don't know. There's a beautiful synergy between Dad on the guitar and Gabriel singing, and I think also we kind of, we get some insight into Gabriel's musical upbringing. These, more often than not, these people that we look at as being gifted or talented, they very rarely just pop out of nowhere. Often they are nurtured within an environment of, whether it be music appreciation, music skill development, and the very fact that we've got his dad playing with him here would suggest to me, and please, if you've got more information about Gabriel's upbringing, then please leave it in the comments section below. We'll all enjoy being educated by you. But it speaks to this nurturing of music, nurturing of voice. Music and the skills surrounding it are both nature and nurture. It's very rarely one or the other. It's almost always. In fact, I'm trying to think of the times when it's only one or the other. It's not. It's always both nurture and nature, and we get to see that today. Let's dive in. Have a listen to Emotion.
Hey, ooh, yeah. It's over and done, but the heart I cleave is on inside. Who is the one you're clinging to instead of me tonight?
In case you're wondering, it is Gabriel, I believe it's Gabriel singing the backing vocals, and so that's something for you to know. The thing that always stands out to me, and this is where I think Gabriel is always in his wheelhouse. Yes, it's the riffs and runs, it's the choices that he makes in those melodic runs. But it's more than that. It's the tonal feature of what he chooses to clothe those riffs and runs in. And this performance, which I have not previewed, I just literally, I'm a bit run for time today, so I literally just dived in. I know I'm going to get quality singing. So when I'm reacting, this is a first off reaction, which I don't normally do. And the key thing here is we're just hearing this beautiful choice, but the variety of tonal feature that he chooses to place around those runs. I won't take it back because I bet we're going to continue to hear that as we move along. Hear that?
You never see me fall apart. The words of a broken heart is just emotions taking me
Have a listen to the way, because that speaks to what I'm talking about. Have a listen to how he keeps it clean through the melodic line. And what it allows, and this will have been, I went to say edited in post. Every time I use the word edited, people get a bit upset with me, as if to suggest I'm saying that as a negative thing. I'm not. It has been post-produced. That, you know, there is compression here. There is, in a positive sense, there is effect. There's a whole heap of stuff going on. And so in that process, we can mix it so the lead vocal sits out front of the BVs. But what assists that process is the clarity. There's a little bit of twang. There's a little bit of peak, probably around a 2.8 to 3.2 kilohertz, where the tone just has a peak to it, and it allows the ear to attach to the lead vocal. Have a listen to how it sits out front, but how Gabriel maintains that clear, precise tone to give that edge to the sound.
Emotions taking me over, caught up in song, lost in the song.
Hear that? Beautiful blend, though.
Come back, come home to me, darling. Don't you know there's nobody left in this world to hold me tight? Don't you know there's nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight?
Have a listen to the harmony there. Oh, that was pretty. Let's listen to that again.
Good night, and that at your side.
Oh, love it.
Part of all the things you
Oh, I love the use of falsetto there, and how he moves so evenly through back into his lower register. The voice doesn't get caught. One of the challenges of registration, and if you're a singer yourself and you're working vocals, you would know register shifts can be a challenge. They can trip you up. They can catch. There's a whole heap of challenges around them. But at no point here does he get caught. He is able to manage. He starts in falsetto and then moves his riff all the way down and moves back into that mix mode, which has kind of got a length and a leaning. But nonetheless, the shortener muscles have to come back in. Have a listen.
Boy, you gotta borrow someone else. You gotta go find your shining star. And where are you now? Now that I need you, tears on my pillow. Wherever you go.
Yeah, that's the stuff right there. I want to up into a whistle tone, but then comes down to falsetto, which you don't hear a lot. Often whistle tone is presented as a standalone feature that has a certain level of disconnect. Woo! Have a listen.
Now that I need you, tears on my pillow. Wherever you go, find me a river that leads to your ocean. You never set me far apart.
Actually, now that I listen to it again, is it whistle tone or just incredibly high falsetto? I'm coming back. I'm listening.
Wherever you go.
I was mistaken the first time round. This is this is why I often do listen to it, you know, first through a couple of times. I want to analyze and give a little bit more clarity around the review. This, it doesn't quite get to false. I'm going to listen to it again. Tell me in the comments what you think. That's falsetto. No, falsetto.
Words of a broken heart is just emotions taking me
Such a great song.
Sorrow, lost in the storm. But if you will come back, come home to me, darling. Don't you know that nobody left in this world at home inside? Don't you know that nobody left in this world that kiss goodnight? Good night. Where are you now? Now that I need you, he's on my pillow. Wherever you go.
Oh, I love that. Did you hear that little glottal stop just in the middle? The singer that he is and the manner in which he workshops his voice, I'm given to suggesting that was by choice. Equally, those little glottal stops can be little glitches in the phonatory ripple wave. I think that was a chosen effect. Have a listen and see if you can hear it.
He's on my pillow. Wherever you go.
Choice.
That leads to you, ocean. You never set me fall apart. The words of a broken heart is just emotions taking me over. Caught up in sorrow, lost in the sun. But if you will come back, nobody left in this world.
See, that's all falsetto, in my humble opinion. A really good falsetto. Nice work, lads. Nice work. Very nice work. I hope it didn't create too much confusion around whistle tone and falsetto. I think, having listened to it a few times back and forth there, I'm pretty sure we were listening to falsetto. A really well-bodied falsetto with a little bit of twang. Twang being a resonance strategy that can be used across registers. And so when we apply twang up into the falsetto space, it gives, falsetto has often got that feathery, lighter tone to it, but when we add some twang into it, it creates some clarity. And I think that's what we're hearing there. He doesn't disappoint, does he, Gabriel? And lovely to see him working with his dad and maybe to give us some insights into his musical background. And one final question for those of you who may know is that what was the the area that he was recording in? Is that his dad's studio? If so, there's quite a bit of gear there. Nice big analog desk, and let me know. Tell me what you know. Educate me. I hope you've gained something out of today's video, and I very much look forward to seeing you in another vocal analysis where we will almost certainly do more Gabriel Henrique videos. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.